particularly appreciate God Almighty, as always. Let me appreciate the organizers, all the dignitaries, the participants, the Nigerian media generally, for this wonderful exercise. Since yesterday, the media have been awash with various reportages from this exercise. Indeed, that is part of our stories. Success stories, for that matter. I'll not bore you down much with talks again, because mine is just to appreciate you. We've spoken. All of us have extracted the problem of Nigeria. When we came on board, what we meant on ground, and how far we've gone in repositioning our states in all ramifications. We've had all of that. So I will not go too deep into talking again, because I believe in action than talk. If you want to do, do. Don't talk too much. When we came on board, somebody blamed me when I was saying, you did not carry media along. You are not reporting your successes. You are not saying anything. That is from the beginning. That was from the beginning of our administration in first time. And my response was simple. What would you expect me to report when I just took office and met a lot of decay in the system? Let me walk so that there will be something to report. Along the line, there were a lot of distractions, a lot of skirmishes, a lot of sparks in the political space of Kogi State. But those who know me from the beginning or from the cradle will know that Yahaya Bello can never be distracted. So I remain focused. Because we know exactly why we were in office. We sought to become the governor of Kogi State because we want to solve problems. Except you want me to be lamenting to the media, as at that time. And besides, the way and manner I assumed office or I became governor was unprecedented and it was novel. So expect a lot of resentments, a lot of rejections, a lot of noise within the media space. So I expected it. It did not take me by surprise. Today, we are reporting our own stories because we have worked and we continue to work. My dear brothers and sisters, Kogi State is a microcosm of Nigeria. Whatever is bedeviling the country today, though majorly man-made, though majorly politically motivated, we inherited multiples of that in Kogi State. Be it crime, political upheaval, division across ethnic and religious lines, general mistrust. You call it nepotism. Whatever you call it, generally decay in the system. We inherited multiple of such troubles in Kogi State. Today, the story is completely changed. So it means whatever we are faced with in this country today, together with determination, and if we do things differently, we can equally change the fortunes of this country for the better. Today, Mr. President is doing his best to ensure that he fulfills all the promises from the first term to his second term. They like him or hate him, Baba Buhari will end his second term successfully. After Baba Buhari, Nigeria will remain. If you destroy the country, then be ready to be a refugee in Ghana, be ready to be a refugee in Cameroon, be ready to be a refugee in every part of Africa and Nigeria, God forbid. This is the country we have. This is our home. I believe that Nigerians are largely law-abiding. We're largely law-abiding and we want good things. Those or these good things will not come with ease. We must remain here, we must believe in it, we must have faith and do the work. In the past, in Kogi State, various tribes would be accusing each other and suspicious of each other. There's no mutual trust. Today, we don't care the language you speak. Even at this stage, even political party you even belong. We see ourselves as one. And I want to believe Nigeria desire this peace, unity, and security for economic prosperity to thrive. America will not do it for us. United Kingdom will not do it for us. Foreigners will not do it for us. We Nigerians will have to do it for ourselves. Key role to be played in the quest to have a Nigeria of our dreams lies squarely in your shoulders, the journalists and reporters. You have to play your own role. Politicians will always play their role because every 4 years they will return back to you to seek for your vote. Even criminals are playing their own role because every day they are strategizing on how to commit crimes. From 1960 till date, from 1999 till date, I think we should have learned enough from our past mistakes and successes. We should be able to do things differently this time around. And how are we going to do it differently? Those who are used to doing it in certain ways and they are getting away with it will never change their ways. And we can never have a different result. It means we must do it differently. Every season, there's always one sentiment or another. And the result we've been having after every political season are usually sentiments. My own, our own, my side, your side. And majorly, the journalists, the media houses, the reporters play a great role at all times. This time around, if we want to have a united, secured, and prosperous Nigeria in the coming years, in fact, starting from now till that 2023 and beyond, then we must begin to report differently. We must begin to set the agenda now. Every past second shortening the life. We're drawing closer to our destiny gradually. But how prepared are we? How much prepared are we can only be answered by how much have we set the agenda. If you allow the politicians to set the agenda for you, the result will be the same. If we desire to have a prosperous Nigeria, then set the agenda until it closes. Our own party, and of course, our main challenger, open the floor for members to come in, or for intended members to come in. But I don't think very many Nigerians took that advantage, even though I think in our own little way, we were able to mobilize over 40 million Nigerians into the All Progressives Congress. It is not for nothing. Mr. President said he gave our chairman, Governor Mema, the task and his committee, the task to rebuild the party from bottom up and ensure that credible Nigerians becomes member. And credible Nigerians occupy executive positions and hold certain positions of importance in the party, so that Nigerians will be given the opportunity to determine the kind of leader you want. So the ball is in your court. You may choose to bring aboard leaders who still bear the sentiments of where I come from, as against capacity, merit, and readiness to serve. You may choose to bring on board those who will begin to look at you and say, which religion do you practice? Or even if you are in the same religion, which denomination or which sect do you belong? Or you may choose a leader who will use you and dump you at the end of the day. You may choose a leader who will choose to fly from point A to point B and does not care whether your roads are good, whether it is secured or not. You may choose a leader who is empathetic, who is passionate about this country like President Muhammad Buhari, who loves his people, who sacrificed and is still sacrificing and is ready to continue to sacrifice for you and I. We can't sit down here today and continue to shout, we want Nigeria to be great. Nigeria can be great only if we are ready to make Nigeria great. Like I said, and various speakers since yesterday up to date. Here we are in Kogi State, where the largest part of the state, I think they are even big enough to be a state on their own, produce those who have held this particular position I'm holding today for the past years. And over 90% of their enclaves was in darkness. That was politics of our own. Our own. I thank God here is distinguished Senator Gyb Gov Yahaya Bello, an excellent and wonderful man who was deprived, oppressed, and almost crushed. He's a living testimony. Today, that particular side of the state are over 80% in the light today. And I continue to say, if we continue this way, then it may take God himself to come down, or it may take Jesus to come to Nigeria and fix it for us. And even if Jesus comes, we will ask him, are you from north or south? We begin to query Jesus. Are you a Muslim or a Christian? We shall be our own Messiah. And I believe Nigeria will be great. For once, let's put sentiments aside. Today in Kogi Central, anybody can be with me, mere witness, go anywhere. You don't need to go to the Shokukovos. Those from there, they understand what I'm saying. You don't need to go to the Etimuris, the Etigongolas. You don't need to go to the Dolamopos of this world to take permission before you even have a gathering like this. All those things are things of the past. It can never return again. Permission before you could carry out any occasion. Those eras are over and over for good. It can never return again in Kogi State. Yes, you will discover that our elders are not dying the way it used to be before. Do you know why? Because they are relaxing at home and we, the younger ones, are taking care of them. Instead of them, they have brought us to this level. Instead of them to continue to think of what we, the younger ones, are eating, hustling, and taking the much that they don't even need. We have simply tell them, allow the resources of the people to work for the entirety of the people. You stay back at home and have a rest of mind. So they are living longer. Our people are living longer and more healthy. That was why it's part of the reason when coronavirus struck. Today, no politician will ever come to Kogi State again and hire political hallelujah talks. Nobody. Nobody. That are here today, those that are holding politics, senators are here, reps and chairmen are here. They know that they can't be referred to as having group. Or the reporters, Nigerians generally, how you set the tone, the agenda. Let nobody deceive you and say it is our turn and you believe him. Those sentiments should be over and let's jettison it. Set the checklist. Set the criteria. Set the agenda. Set the tone. And let's follow it. That is exactly what America do. That is what developed worlds do. Advanced democracies, that is what they do. Why do we think we cannot attain those or this greatness? We can. For crying out loud, if we don't know where we are headed, we should know where we are coming from. Once upon a time, if you're traveling on the road and you see somebody's car break down, you stop and assist the person. Once upon a time, when I was growing up in Zaria as a toddler, if they send you from one point to another, you take off from Gelesu, you're going to Tulum, whether you're going to Sango or Zaria City, you're not afraid. Even when I have to drive all around everywhere in the north or across this country, I once take off from Lagos, 8 p.m. I drove to Kaduna, came to Ore, from Ore I took it through Benin. From Benin straight to Okene, and from Okene up to Kaduna, all through the night. I alone, with just one small boy, without any fear of any criminal on the road. You can't try that again today. If we don't know where we are heading to, we should know where we are coming from. That's why, on that note, I have to even appreciate the DJ who entertained us with about 2 or 3 oldies. These were good old days. We can return back to these good old days. Leaders in those days were sincere. If you end a meeting with them 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., come back tomorrow, you continue from there. But nowadays, hold meeting up till 5 a.m. Come back the next 1 hour. The decision has been changed. Because of certain pecuniary, mundane considerations. My dear brothers, set the tone. Set the agenda. And then Nigerians will follow. Political parties will follow. Determine the agendas for the political parties, including my own. If you don't, after May 29, 2023, Baba Buhari will simply go and be enjoying his retirement, either in Daura or Kaduna. Myself and you will face the rest of the troubles. But we desire to have the best, and we have them in abundance in Nigeria. We must choose our leaders according to what we want. And we can get the best at all levels, not necessarily at the presidential, not only at the presidential level, at governorship level, at local government level, at every level you can think of, including traditional and religious leaders. We are going to challenge these our fathers someday and ask them where were they when things were going wrong, because they are highly respected fathers and revered leaders in this country. They should come to the rescue of this country this time around. My dear brothers, I can't thank you well enough. This will not be the last of this seminar. Even if we have to be holding it biannually, I am ready. I have been sacrificing long even before I became governor. Today I am still sacrificing. Throughout, so far so good in my second term, I have not traveled out of this country. I have reasons to travel, but I choose not to travel. So I will continue to sacrifice and serve my people to the best of my abilities within the limit of the available resources. I will make sure that I continue to be fair, just, and equitable to all manners of people. And I sincerely welcome you, and I enjoin you to join in serving our people, join our train, join the essential GYB. Thank you, and God bless you.
Can we make it a standing ovation, please? As a guest, we sit national rise now for the national anthem.